The 9-1 Pittsburgh Steelers travel to Cincinnati to take on the 4-6 Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow coming into this one. The Bengals, still enough time here, week 12 of the NFL season. Still time to turn it around and make a playoff push here. Early on here, Joe Mixon breaks one tackle, shoves one guy off him, drags another man with him. That's going to be a gain of 12. So now Mixon going to come back again here. One guy misses a tackle. He shoves one guy off. His feet morphs through another man's spine. Spine tangling play right here from Joe Mixon as he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati strikes first. Let's see some next-gen stats here. One guy just misses a tackle. Another guy gets shoved off. And then Joe Mixon turns on the flux capacitor as he phases through someone's back there. So now Dwayne Haskins, 1st and 10, all day here. Going to fit this one in right behind the defender. And Najee Harris going to get a gain of 29 right there, pick up the first down. So now 2nd and 10. Haskins going to find Freiermuth here. He shoves one guy to the ground, and he's going to get brought down at the 24. So now the Steelers going to come back here again. 1st and 10. Handoff, nope, play action look. Haskins looking, has a wide open Juju Smith-Schuster for the touchdown. Looked like Jesse Bates on the coverage right there. Wasn't quick enough. So now 2nd and 10. Burrow, this is going to get picked off. C.J. Henderson with the interception. And Henderson going to take it back for 6. Touchdown, Steelers. And that will give them the lead here. Burrow throws this one. This one is clearly just not on target. Some miscommunication right there. So now 3rd and 19 for the Bengals. And here is going to be a screenplay. And Mixon, they're going to be sure to wrap them up this time. 4th and 22. Out would come the punt unit for the Bengals. So now 2nd and 4. Handoff here. Najee Harris going to get a key block there from Freiermuth, and he's going to get shoved out of bounds at the 14. With a guy just standing there hounding him for some reason after the play. So now 1st and 10. Haskins looks. He's going to find Chase Claypool for the touchdown. And the Steelers now starting to take control of this game. Haskins just has to stand there, and he knows his receivers. They can win those sorts of matchups right there if he has enough time. So now 1st and 10. Joe Mixon here with another big run. And Mixon out to the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bengals again. It's Joe Mixon with a big play right there. So 21-14. So now play action look here. Haskins gonna dial one up deep here. Big play. Juju Smith-Schuster gonna take it to the house right there. Quick strike right there. And what an explosive first half right here. Cincinnati, though, right now, not necessarily able to keep up in the air. It's been on the ground with Joe Mixon. And for the Steelers, it's been a multitude of ways here. And look at that. Juju Smith-Schuster just burned him right there, right off the line. Got around just 5 yards of separation right there and just absolutely burnt that guy to a crisp. So now Haskins going to find Deontay Johnson over the middle here. Now 3rd and 1. Handoff here. And Najee Harris going to drag him to the 9. He pick up a 10 right there for Najee. 2nd and goal now. Going to be another handoff here into the end zone. Goes Najee Harris as the Steelers strike again here. Going to be 35 points in the half as they are just dominating this Bengals defense right now. Just doing whatever they want to them. It is not a good Thursday night for this Bengals squad. So still the second quarter. Play action look here. Down goes Burrow. It's Danny Shelton with his 2nd sack of the game. Bringing down Burrow. Didn't even really have time to scan the field. So now 3rd and 18. Joe Mixon They're just going to hand this one off here and basically just give up on the drive. As Mixon over 200 yards so far in the game. But at this point in the game, I mean, you're not looking to really run the ball. You're looking to throw it. And the offensive line not able to keep up with Cam Hayward right there. There's his second sack of the game as he comes busting through and dragging down Burrow right there as it's starting to get ugly in this one. And the Steelers, once again, only bringing 3, and they're having success doing it. And Burrow, just the offensive line just can't hold up right now. So now 1st and 10. Haskins looking here. Going to find Deontay Johnson, but he drops the football. So now 2nd and 10 again. Haskins, he's going to get brought down. It's Trey Hendrickson bringing him down for the sack. So 3rd and 21 now. Haskins looking. Going to find Jeff Guy, and he's going to get brought down at the 38. That's going to be short of the first down. 4th and 5. Steelers, they decide to go for it anyways. Why not? And this one is going to be brought in by Deontay Johnson. They're going to convert here on 4th and 5. So now the Steelers, 3rd and 10. Haskins looking, trying to force that one in there. And could not do it. 4th and 10. They decide to go for it again anyways. They figure this game's already out of reach. Here's Haskins. He's trying to rush for it, but there he gets met by Trey Hendrickson. Not exactly sure why he's in coverage, but it worked out that time. So now 3rd and 10 for Burrow. Dials one up deep here to T. Higgins, and that's going to get intercepted. C.J. Henderson, his 2nd interception of the game. Very nice play right there. Almost looked like he was the receiver on that play, and Higgins was the receiver. So now, or was the defender. So Deontay Johnson catches the football, puts his foot in the ground, gets upfield. He would have 15 receptions in this game. Very big day for Deontay Johnson. Here is Juju Smith-Schuster again. Into the end zone he goes. And that is going to be touchdown reception number 3, I believe, on the day for Juju Smith-Schuster. Just abusing the secondary. So 3rd and 23. Burrow, that one's going to get picked off. Antoine Brooks Jr. picks it off. And he is going to take it to the house. So 2 pick sixes on the day for Joe Burrow. Out of his 4 interceptions, 2 of them returned to the house. And that one just never had a shot. Looked like the ball almost slipped out of his hands as he threw it. And that one goes the other way. And the Bengals, I don't want to say their playoff hopes are over, but sitting here now at 4 and 7, it's going to be a tough ask to get this team into the postseason. Your final, this one was the Pittsburgh Steelers 49 and the Cincinnati Bengals 14. Dwayne Haskins 31 of 57, 471 yards, 4 touchdowns to 1 interception. Najee Harris 17 carries, 94 yards, 1 touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 5 receptions, 154 yards, and 3 touchdowns. C.J. Henderson, 2 tackles, 2 interceptions. Danny Shelton, Cameron Hayward, both with 2 sacks. Joe Burrow, 14 of 33, 138 yards, 4 interceptions. 2 of those were returned for touchdowns. Joe Mixon was the only Bengal to find the end zone today. 17 carries, 233 yards, 2 touchdowns. A lot of that just came on those 2 touchdown plays he had. Outside of that, he was mostly held in check for most of this game. So we get 12 staff points. So that was a pretty dominating victory for us. I think I went a little too aggressive on the passing there. But I believe we had something with Deontay Johnson. I knew we had something. I couldn't exactly remember what it was, but to try to get him Superstar X Factor. And I completely forgot about that until we end up getting the thing here in a little bit. So Danny Shelton, what a great pickup he's been for us, actually. Yeah, he has played for us very nicely. Cheap signing. Has been good for us. Antoine Brooks, another guy that's been pretty good for us, actually. On some of these packages, he comes in and he's played quite well for us, actually. So, yeah. So, this is Deontay Johnson talking to us. So, he is now a Superstar X Factor. And He's the first one on offense for us, and sort of one of the more unlikely candidates for that. Get another upgrade here for Dwayne Haskins. Chris Wormley, a guy, once again, just a rotational guy. Comes in on our more big packages. Just decent depth to have on the defensive line. Kendrick Green, he is going to get to a 72 overall now. So he's come a long way. He was like a 65 or something like that when we started this franchise. Now up to a 71. Anthony McFarland, once again, running back, sort of doesn't really get any playing time because it's Madden. You don't really have to sub running backs out all like that. So we have Deontay Johnson here. This was a guy who I was pretty convinced we weren't going to re-sign. We did re-sign him, I believe, for like a 5-year deal, which it was like a relatively cheap deal too. So it feels like we're sort of getting him really for his prime years relatively cheap, and our cap number really doesn't get too high even with him. He has rack him up. I thought about changing this, but I don't really know anything other, like, it seems fine. I'm not the biggest fan of the superstar abilities. I actually kind of think they break the game a little bit. So they're a little too powerful in my opinion. They should be more like how badges originally were in 2K, not how they are now, where you have like purple mega badges and things like that. So scouting some tight ends. Yesterday was National Tight Ends Day. So taking a look at some other tight ends. I highly doubt I'm going to spend a first round pick on a tight end, but just always want to have a decent backup tight end. I think you always want to have a couple of those guys. So Trent Austin here, vertical threat, out of USF. He's interesting. First round talent, but expected to go in the second round. So there is that. So either way, when we come back, we're going to be taking on the 8-3 New Orleans Saints led by Andy the Goat Dalton. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, be sure to hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.